Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here then hello, hi and welcome. My name's Hope. It's great to have you here. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so you can see more future videos from me. And then today, without any further ado, we're actually doing a pretty exciting video. I actually did a poll over on my Instagram asking what video you wanted to see next, and this was the most requested one, which I was kind of surprised about, but nevertheless, I'm so happy to be doing it. So today's video, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be talking about products that I absolutely love and swear by, but ones that I actually never talk about. Without any further ado, let's get into the video. So I've literally got like a sea of products in front of me and I don't really know what to start with. So, oh, by the way, I've got a mixture of makeup and skincare in this video. I don't use a lot of skincare products, which is why I don't really talk about it very often, because I use like the same like 4 or 5 things every day, but I rely on them, like they're my go-to products, you know. So I've got those just to kind of like mix in a little bit. Let's see, what should I grab first? So I decided the first thing I'm going to start with is actually an eyeshadow palette. I've actually narrowed it down to 3 because these are the 3 eyeshadow palettes that I do reach for, but I'm not going to do all 3 at once. I think I'm just going to, you know, mix it up a little bit. So the first palette I'm actually going to talk to you about is the Nudes of New York palette from Maybelline. Oh, you can see my ring light. This is what it looks like on the inside. It is literally just an everyday eyeshadow palette. For transparency, I was actually gifted this eyeshadow palette, but obviously I'm under no obligation to talk about it. I was just gifted it in PR and that's it. So I've had it for maybe like 2 months. It's actually a brand new release from Maybelline and it's supposed to have nudes for every skin tone. Obviously I can't talk for every skin tone, but I can see there's quite a huge variety. You've got really light ones, you've got some really deep mauvey tones. So I can see this working for a majority of skin tones, but like I said, I can't say whether it will work for everyone. And I really rate the formula. The formula is so nice. The shimmers, they've got a couple of different formulas. So some of them are like really intense shimmers and some of them are more like, they're just kind of there shimmers. But like I said, it's meant to be like an everyday palette, so I can kind of understand why they've done that. Like I said, I really rate this. I really like how pigmented the eyeshadows are. Like honestly, I've used this a lot and you can't tell because you literally dab in once and it's full on pigment. So yeah, really recommend this if you're looking for a nude palette to add to your collection or one that you know you can rely on. So this is actually a new addition to my collection, but I have used it every day since I bought it. This is the Nars Orgasm on the Beach palette. It's actually limited edition, I'm pretty sure, which is why I don't think I'll talk about it much from now on. I did do a reel when I first bought it, like swatching it. So I have kind of spoken about it, but I've not spoken about it since I've used it, I guess. And oh my goodness, absolutely beautiful. So you've got 3 blush shades and then 3 highlight shades. I can actually use I can use 5 shades out of this palette, which isn't bad considering, and the blush shades are Montezuma, Orgasm and Zuma, and then the highlighters are Turtle Bay, Naples and Mandalay. I really like this. I like all 3 blushes, they all work for my skin tone. However, I will say if you're looking for pigmented blushes, these aren't pigmented. They obviously are pigmented, but I mean they're more like a sheer glowy blush rather than full on pigment, and the highlighters are really nice and soft. I'm wearing this highlight shade here today, and as you can tell it gives you a glow for sure, but it's not like in your face highlighter, which is why I really enjoy reaching for this recently. It's just really versatile, so nice, and yeah, highly recommend. So let's talk about skincare for a minute. This is the, I think you say Cetraban. I don't actually know how you say it. It's this anyway. And this is the natural oatmeal cream, and I use this twice a day, every single day, and I have done for months now. This is my 2nd bottle. I get mine from Amazon because it's actually cheaper on Amazon than in Boots and Tesco, I've seen it. This is for dry and sensitive skin, and I actually bought this because of my eczema, and honestly, ever since I started using this, my eczema completely disappeared. When I say this is incredible, I mean it. I've literally been prescribed things by doctors and it didn't clear up my eczema. In fact, some of it made it worse. I tried steroid creams. I was using so many different creams that I tried creams that I'd read about on the internet that people swore by, and nothing was working. And then someone said to me that oats is really good for your skin, and then I just like searched up oat creams to see, okay, well, we'll give it a go. You know, I was trying anything and everything at this point, and then this natural oatmeal cream came up from Cetraban, and I tried it and amazing, but I use it as a facial moisturizer because my face is really quite dry, and this is the only thing I found that keeps the moistness in my face. Moistness, is that a word? Moisturized. It keeps my face moisturized like all day. So I use this first thing in the morning, and then after I've cleansed my face at night, I use it at night time, and it has not failed me at all. Honestly, if you've got dry or sensitive skin or anything like that, eczema, I really rate this and really would recommend, and it lasts a long time, and this is my second bottle. I've been using it for months, so great one. So let's talk about blush again for a second. This is the Be by Superdrug Liquid Blush in the shade Coral. I actually can't remember if I was gifted this because I have 2 of these blushes, and I can't remember if I was gifted this one or the other one, but for transparency, I was originally gifted one of these products, but again, under no obligation to talk about it at all. I really do love it, and like I said, I'm pretty sure it was this one, but I also want to put a disclaimer out there just in case it wasn't this one. I went out and bought it with my own money after trying one of the other shades, and oh my god, beautiful. It's really nice. Obviously it's this bright coral shade, but when it goes onto the skin, it's like a really nice liquidy formula, so you can put it on and really blend it out, and it gives you really a nice amount of time to work with it. It doesn't just like dry down straight away. It isn't streaky, it doesn't move your makeup around. I'm pretty sure this is like £6, but look how much you get in the tube. You really don't need to use loads. Literally one small dab will do both your cheeks and you're good to go. Really nice and affordable, and I really rate it, to be honest. So another skincare item is actually from Beauty Bay's own skincare range, and it is their Hydrating Serum, Hyaluronic Acid and Glycogen. Is that how you say the word? I don't know. Anyway, it's this. I'll leave it linked below, like all the other products down below as well. And I have very nearly finished this. It's like all the way down here, and I've already bought a second one. I use this every single day since I've used it, and oh my god, my skin has literally changed. It is so hydrating. It leaves your skin smooth. I honestly noticed the difference within a week of using this product. Like, wow. I literally, like I said, I'm not joking, I literally use the same like 5 things every single day, and my skin has just changed. My skin has cleared massively. I had eczema patches, I was prone to spots, which I still get now, of course, but drastically changed. My skin is smooth, my breakouts are so minimal when I do get them, and my skin is just so much more even, and I really put it down to the products that I've used like every day for months, because I haven't changed anything, and they're amazing. These are really affordable, and they have quite a few different types of these skin hit serums, so obviously if you've got a different skin type to me, then you can use something else. But if you're looking for a hydrating one that really helps to improve like even the texture of your skin, I really rate this one. It really does help. So I'm going to move on to another eyeshadow palette, and this is the Be Perfect Cosmetics Dream Big. Look how nice that is underneath the light. So holographic and so nice. I actually bought this when it first released, and at first when I first saw it, I was like, oh, I don't know, like the colours just aren't for me, but now I cannot emphasise how much I reach for this eyeshadow palette. So this is what it looks like on the inside. I'm holding it upside down because I don't want the mirror to reflect, but wow. Some people said it had too many neutrals in it for them, but I actually really like that. You get a lot of deep tones, you get pastel shades. The shimmers in this palette are absolutely unreal. Like, oh my god, like I get really excited about makeup because I just do. I love it. And this palette gets me excited. I use it so much. I used it today on my eyes. I used these 2 shades here and this shimmer. Unreal. There's like 3 different shimmer formulas in here, and they are all stunning. Like, incredible. The mattes are really pigmented, so you just need a little bit. Like I said, I've used this palette loads and you can't even tell because it is that great. I highly recommend it. So the next thing I have to talk about is actually from Tammy. Her name's Makeup by Tammy. She's a pretty big YouTuber and Instagrammer and TikToker. I literally love her. I've followed her for years now, and she has her own brand called Makeup by Tammy, and I have these cake liners from her, and I have the pastel collection here. Just dropped one. But they are really nice. So there's this like pastel pink, pastel blue, pastel purple, pastel green, yellow and orange there. I'm literally the worst at showing you products, but anyway, I really like these, and I use them a lot, to be honest. I use them a lot in my spare time as well as for Instagram looks. I just think they're really nice, and the formula is really great. I really want to get her other her other cake liners, and she also does cake liner palettes. I think she's got a really nice selection of colours, and I really like the formula. Really easy to use, really creamy, really pigmented, and they last really well as well. Speaking of Tammy, we might as well talk about another product I have by her. So this is Tammy's Tropical Twilight palette, and this is the third collaboration she did with Makeup Revolution. So it does come with a mirror, but I've just folded it back. So this is the inside of it. You have a row of neutrals, a row of shimmers to go with those neutrals, a row of colour, and a row of colourful shimmers. And there's 2 pressed glitters in this palette and 2 normal shimmers, and then the rest of the shimmers are like this really putty formula. As you can tell, they're really squishy, but wow, I love this palette. The shimmers are beautiful. The mattes is a really nice selection, a range of them. I just think this is such a nice palette to have in your collection, especially if you're one who doesn't like to use loads of colour but like pops of colour maybe on an everyday basis, because there's so many browns to choose from, and these really nice gorgeous pigmented colours are they're just unreal. This purple shade is, and the yellow, this yellow is probably my favourite yellow I have in my whole collection. So again, really rate this, and of course really affordable. So next up I have 2 concealers to talk about. This is the Revolution Fast Base Concealer. It is completely empty, gross and horrible, but I absolutely love this. It's not full coverage by any means, it's more like a medium coverage, but I used to love using this to just spot conceal and then blending it out, and that be my base, so like no foundation at all. It blends out so easily, it lasts really well, and even though it's not really pigmented in terms of like high coverage, it does, like I said, have a really good medium coverage, and it's definitely buildable, and this is really affordable. I think I always see it on sale for like £3, and honestly it's so nice. And then the next affordable concealer I have is the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer. I've used this concealer for years, but ever since they changed the packaging, I don't know, I don't think they changed the formula, but the doe foot, because it's a lot larger now, absolute game changer. Mine's empty, so there's like basically no product on it, but yeah, this is just such a great all-round concealer, and I'm using a couple more at the minute, but I will definitely be repurchasing this. I always have. It's such a reliable concealer, and just great, to be honest. The next skincare item I have to talk about is the Body Shop Vitamin E Cream Cleanser, and this is so nice. So what you do is you take some on the hand, and then you rub it all over your face, and then you use like a makeup cloth thing, microfiber, whatever you want to call it, to like remove your makeup or just to cleanse your face in general. And this is so nice. It leaves your face really soft. This is suitable for all skin types, it says, but I would say if you've got dry sensitive skin, this really will work for you as well. It does a great job of removing eye makeup as well, like even like waterproof mascara. I just rate this cleanser so much, and it really helped. Once I've used it, I feel like my skin just looks so clean. So yeah, a great first cleanser for sure. So this is new to my collection. It is the Illamasqua Beyond Powder in the shade OMG, and this is what it looks like on the inside. It's not a massively pigmented highlighter at all, it's more like a soft sheen, but I'm really into that vibe now. I don't want to be like, I say this, but probably next week I will. At the minute I don't want like a huge blinding highlight. I really just want like, I want to look like I'm glowing from within. I want to look healthy. And this really does it for me. It's so nice. And this is kind of like the shade. Like I see, can you see how soft and sheen it is? But it's really nice. And yeah, I reach for it a lot. Nothing more I can say. It's great. Okay, this mascara is a game changer. My boyfriend bought this for me for Christmas, like Christmas just gone, and I didn't use it for like a month or so because I first used it and I was like, oh, I don't know how I feel about it. I wasn't a fan of the brush, whereas now I've been using it for like a good like 2 or 3 months, and it is incredible. I actually did a reel on it I think a couple of weeks ago on my Instagram, so I have kind of spoken about it, but only the once. This mascara I honestly swear by, and mine is almost empty. Like I'm literally scraping around the edges, so I cannot wait to go and repurchase it. It is the Mega Volume Miss Baby Roll Mascara, and this has been out, it's not new at all, it's been out for years, but wow, it is amazing. The brush just really grabs onto all of your eyelashes. It gives you volume, it gives you thickness. It's just, honestly, wow. This is probably one of my favourite mascaras I've ever tried. My favourite mascara of all time is probably the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara, but this is a close second, almost first, because it's more affordable. So yeah, I'd say it's probably my favourite mascara of all time. There we go. So next up, I actually have a blush, and the reason why I've never spoken about this is because I got it as a free gift from Makeup Revolution like the end of last year, I think it was. And I don't actually know if this product's available. If it is, like I said, I'll link it below with everything else. But it's actually a highlighter, but I use it as blush. You'll see why. So this is the Makeup Revolution Sunlight Mood Light Gradient Highlighter, and it goes from obviously light to a darker peach. I use this section here. Oh my god, when I want a peachy highlighter, I'm wearing it today. When I want a peachy highlighter, this is what I reach for. It is beautiful. And although they say it's a highlighter, it's not that highlighty, which is why I think it's more of a blush than a highlight. So that's this section swatched, and this is what it looks like on my hand. You see, it's really not, it's more just glowy than a highlighter, and it's just this really nice, gorgeous peachy shade, and honestly, I highly recommend. I have no idea if it is available. Like I said, I'll leave it in below. I'm just repeating myself here, but I will leave it in below. But if it is, then it's going to be so inexpensive, and it's one of my favourite peachy blushes I own. I honestly use it so often. We're on to the final product. How exciting. So I'm ending on a skincare note, and this is the Simple Micellar Cleansing Water. This is the one that's in collaboration with Little Mix, but I think this is just their normal micellar water, and as you can see, mine is very nearly empty. I like to use this as a second step in my cleansing routine at night time, and it's just so nice. I really like the Simple skincare range because, like I said, I've got sensitive, dry, eczema prone skin, and I feel like the Simple range doesn't upset my skin at all. And this is 100% recyclable, I'm pretty sure. Oh, so this is made from recycled plastic, and it's fully recyclable, which is so good. It's cruelty-free and vegan as well, so that's good. And it also says, if I look a little greyish, it's because my bottle is made from recycled plastic, so please recycle me. Which, I suppose it kind of does look greyish, but it's pretty clear to me. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. I absolutely love this. So nice. Doesn't sting, because I used to find some micellar waters were quite stingy around my eyes, and also I have reusable cotton pads rather than just the cotton pads that you use once and throw away, and again works really well with the reusable ones as well. So yeah, I highly recommend. Again, super affordable, so worth every penny. It says up to 200 uses, and I've been using it for months, and I'm here, so great value for money. And that is everything. Wow, I did a lot of talking. I hope you didn't get bored of me. Oh, if you're wondering, by the way, these earrings are from a brand on Instagram called, I think you pronounce it Ellis Abbey, and they're like a small little brand on Instagram. I absolutely love them. Again, I'll try and leave a link below. I'll try not to forget, but they're so nice, aren't they? I thought like the pinky marble would really go, like a lilac vibe. Anyway, I'm rambling. I really hope you enjoyed today's video, and let me know if you've tried any of these products, if you want to try any of these products, if you've tried them and not liked them, if you tried them and you have liked them. Again, just let me know. Let's have a chat in the comments. Again, this video was requested by you guys out of the 4 options I gave, which again I was really shocked by, but I suppose it's kind of fun to see what people use and don't really talk about. Like I said, I swear by all these products. I use them, most of them, on a daily basis. If I don't use them on a daily basis, then I reach for them when I want my makeup to look nice or last, or you know, all that jazz. So I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you can see more from me. And without any more rambling from little old me here, I will say goodbye, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.